Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a story about a company that's gone through a bit of a shake-up with someone leaving and getting a golden parachute on the way out, so to speak. If you're curious about what happens when executives depart and what kind of deals are made, stick around. In this video, we're decoding a Form 8K filing from Medicine Man Technologies, Inc. It's all about the exit of their Chief Policy and Regulatory Affairs Officer, Daniel Pabon. We'll break down the key details of his separation agreement, including how much money he's getting and what he had to agree to in return. Before we jump in, if you find this kind of analysis helpful, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can chat with other investors and share your thoughts. Now, let's get started. So the main event here is that Daniel Pabon, who is the Chief Policy and Regulatory Affairs Officer at Medicine Man Technologies, is no longer with the company. His last day was back in April. It looks like there was an agreement made for his departure, which we'll get into. This section tells us that the company and Daniel Pabon signed a separation agreement and release. This is basically a contract that outlines the terms of his leaving, what he's entitled to, and what he's giving up. It's like a formal goodbye with all the details worked out. Now let's talk money. According to the agreement, Mr. Pabon is set to receive severance payments equal to 12 months of his base salary. His salary at the time of leaving was $250,000 as a goodbye package. It will be paid out in installments just like his regular paychecks used to be. But wait, there's more. On top of the cash, Mr. Pabon is also eligible for up to 12 months of continued health insurance coverage through COB. The company will help pay for this, which is definitely a nice perk. This, along with the cash payments, makes up his severance benefits. Here's the catch. Mr. Pabon only gets to keep these severance benefits if he follows the rules outlined in the separation agreement. This usually includes things like not suing the company and not sharing confidential information. This part is important. The separation agreement includes a general release of claims. This means Mr. Pabon is giving up his right to sue the company over anything that happened during his employment. There are also restrictive covenants which are promises he's making, like not competing with the company or bad-mouthing them. It's a way for the company to protect itself after he leaves. If you want to dig even deeper, you can check out the actual agreements themselves. The filing mentions that the employment agreement from 2019 and the separation agreement from this year are available as exhibits to this report. And finally, we have the signatures showing that this report has been approved and signed off ACT. So what does all of this mean? Well, it tells us that the company has parted ways with a key executive and has agreed to a financial settlement. It's not uncommon for companies to provide severance packages to departing executives, but the details can vary widely depending on the situation and the person's role in the company. Now, for my take on this situation, anytime an executive leaves a company, especially one in a policy-heavy and changing industry like Medicine Man Technologies, it raises questions. Was this a planned departure or was there some kind of disagreement? The fact that they agreed to a severance package suggests that the company wanted a clean break, and maybe it was cheaper to pay him out than fight him in court. The severance package itself seems fairly standard, especially for an executive at this level. It's basically a year's salary and some help with health insurance. The restrictive covenants are also common as companies want to protect their trade secrets and prevent former employees from becoming competitors. One thing to keep in mind is that this is just one piece of the puzzle. To really understand what's going on at Medicine Man Technologies, we'd need to look at their overall financial performance, their strategy, and the competitive landscape. But this filing does give us a glimpse into the internal workings of the company and how they handle executive departures. It's a reminder that these kinds of changes can have a real impact on a company's direction and performance. Alright, that's our breakdown of this 8K filing from Medicine Man Technologies. What do you think about this executive departure and the severance package? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord community in the description where you can discuss this and other filings with fellow investors. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.